Hello and welcome to the Finance Excellence Series wrap up. This is the summary of all the sessions that we conducted in this week. We started with O2C, we then showcased P2P, followed by R2R and FP&A. Our intent was to cover all the process in depth, to showcase what are some of the key KPIs that are need to be adhered to ensure the health of the process, and then how CFO can be ensured that the operations are running absolutely fine. These sessions were conducted, and we had prepared the presentations for all those four sessions separately. We thought that it is the time that we should quickly summarize what we have covered in all these sessions. So we have come up with the wrap up video, and we are going to showcase what are key knowledge that we have gained from these sessions. So this would be a small presentation of 15 to 20 minutes that will showcase and demonstrate what are the key learnings that we have learned in all the sessions that has been conducted. So let's just quickly move to the first slide then. Okay, so let us just quickly have a look at why we actually, conducted this session and what was the need and the purpose of those sessions. So we definitely found that though processes are something which is being known to many people who are working in the respective operations, but it would always be good that we should come up with a refresher that people should again have a look at the all the key ingredients of the process. What we try to showcases that to simplify the complex finance processes. So instead of like using multiple jargons, we try to explain some of the concept in very simple way, starting from the procure to pay till the final financial planning and analysis. We also try to showcase how industry standards framework work, which means that typical procure to pay process may have 5 steps, but we showcase that into 5 zones. That is the way the actual process works in industries. Likewise, for the financial planning and analysis and record to report, we showcase the entire process into 8 zones. Vis-a-vis, if we normally look at the academic understanding of the R2R, they're normally talking about three main heads like reconciliation, journal entries, and fixed assets. So we try to, give the flavor of the industry that how that process actually work in the real-time scenarios. To enable the professional to understand end-to-end finance architecture and to showcase how finance evolved from the transactional to strategy. So it's a, it's a way, I think the methodological way starting from the transactional process like O2C, P2P, and then moving to the financial planning and analysis, which is more strategic. And we know that all these processes work hand in hand in a synergy to give the best to the organization. If we quickly look at the final uh, key takeaways that we have from each of the processes, largely for procure to pay, we normally look at the spend and the vendor management. On the R2R side, we look at the revenue and the order management. Sorry, from order to cash, we look at the revenue and the order management. For R2R side, we look at the accounting and the compliance engine, and then financial planning and analysis. Largely, we look at the insight strategy and the forecasting. So, in all, the objective is that we showcase the entire process for entire process from end to end, and then this is time when we are quickly recapping all these sessions in one go, so that we could have quick visual impact how these what these sessions all about and what are the key takeaways from these sessions. So with that, quickly move to the first slide, wherein next slide, wherein we'll talk about P2P as a process, what exactly we get out of from that process. Okay, so let's just quickly look at this summary of P2P. For P2P, what are we saying? The purpose of P2P is to manage external spend effectively and compliantly. So which means that any outgo of the funds from the organization is being managed through a process which is called P2P, and it has to be make it has to be absolutely necessary for us to make sure that we have adequate controls, adequate governance and measures to ensure that every spend that we are doing for the organization is adding value. End-to-end chain is need identification, why we are purchasing, purchase, receive, pay, and reconcile. A quick snapshot of the cycle here. Key excellence themes, or I would say the key expected outcomes from this process. So zero maverick spend means when zero non-planned expenditure. Contract compliance. All the contracts should be compliant and should be as per the terms of the contract. Supplier performance as per the supplier policy. Touchless invoicing to ensure that we have the maximum automation and and we can use the AI tool to the maximum extent. And then we have the effective working capital management to ensure that we have taken the discounts properly. We have the proper and well stitched negotiation with the supplier so that our funds can be utilized in the most optimum manner. Top KPIs that we looked at in this the P2P is the PO compliances, touchless percentage, AP cycle time, the process time to manage one invoice end to end, days payment outstanding, and the invoice accuracy. So though these are like top five KPIs, five KPIs that we feel are the most important KPI that needs to be managed to ensure the efficacy of P2P. So this is a quick snapshot what we have learned in the P2P session. Let's just move to the next then. Okay. So for order to cash, what are we saying? Purpose is to convert the customer demand into cash quickly and accurately. End-to-end chain is creation of the order, fulfillment, billing, collection, cash application, and dispute management. And the key excellence theme is perfect order rate, which means that the order has been created without error. Billing accuracy, the purpose is to ensure that there should be minimum gap in the billing and the billing has to be accurate. Faster collection, one of the most important KPI of O2C. Collection effectiveness index, how effectively we are collecting our collection, and the working capital optimization. So these are like quick snapshot, and then top KPIs are DSO, day sales outstanding, billing accuracy percentage, collection rate, collection effective index again, and on time delivery. So again, in a snapshot, we feel that O2C being a process wherein we are ensuring that our revenue is getting billed. So there has to be absolutely zero tolerance when we are doing any order entry or when we are doing any billing, and we have to make sure that the speed and the ways which we are collecting the funds should be absolutely best way. And definitely we can use the technology like artificial intelligence to ensure that we have those been implemented when we are implying our collection strategy and ensuring that our cash application should be done at the fastest speed to avoid any dispute at the latest. So with this, we can move to the quick snapshot of the R2R then. Okay. So on R2R side, the purpose is to deliver accurate and timely financial statement. Post we have done the recording, it's the time that we have to deliver the financial statement accurately. So what are the activities? Pre-close adjustment, intercompany close, reporting, audit, and insights. So key excellence stream, fast, error-free close, absolutely yes. High quality reconciliation means that we should have the 0% or minimal open items that needs to be tracked. Auditor ready documentation, control compliances, SOX and internal financial control, and then automated reporting. So these are like five themes. So when we are creating all these themes, we are keeping in mind how CFO is going to interpret this process or how what CFO actually want out of this process. So that has been kept in mind while framing these key excellence theme. And the top KPIs are close cycle time, reconciliation compliances percentage, journal accuracy, intra-company mismatch percentage, and MIS timelines. So this process effectively aims to record all the information and report it to the organization, basis which necessary decisions can be done. Now we'll quickly move to the fourth one, which is the financial planning and analysis. Okay, so this is the fourth one, and in fact the last one in the in the finance excellence wrap up series. So financial planning and analysis summary. The purpose is to provide insights and the forecast and strategy and the business partnering, end-to-end change strategy, AOP, annual operating plan, forecast analysis, insights, business and partnering. Key excellence theme, accurate forecasting, driver-based planning, decision-ready insights, effective cost optimization, strong CFO reporting, and then top KPI, forecast accuracy, budget cycle timelines, unit economics, insights to action rate, and MIS timelines. So insights is basically most important information. So once we have created the financial records, we need to create the inferences. And financial planning and analysis helps us with those insights. Again, it has to be enabled with the latest artificial intelligence technology so that we can give best insights to our stakeholders, because we can have as many scenario modeling as we want. We can create simulation basis the AI, and then basis that simulation we can amend or change the outcomes basis the change in the scenario. So this is the last in the entire finance excellence series. So we end up this session. Let's just quickly move to the closing slide then. Okay, so this is a thank you slide. So again, a very big thanks to all my viewers and subscribers. I think if you have watched all the four earlier sessions, that it's very good. This wrap up session would be a kind of a refresher to all of you. But those who have not watched the earlier session, I request to please watch the earlier session so that you can then get the final outcomes which is being in this slide. You can appreciate and then you can complement your understanding with this final outcome. With this, thank you. See you in another series. We're going to start another series on int AS very soon. We are going to launch this series as early as tomorrow, and then we are going to launch similar kind of presentation on each of the respective areas. So till then, thank you, goodbye, and have a nice day.